Hey everybody, welcome back, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kimmy. I live in a single wide mobile home, and today it is a disaster, as you can see. I have lots of laundry that needs to be folded. We have dishes to do. You don't even want to see what my little art table looks like, but I am going to show you. So, let me show you what the house looks like, and then we're going to jump straight into the cleaning. So this is the messiest room in the house by far, and it is our kitchen. I have a load of laundry on the table because I have the other load of laundry in the chair over there. So the living room pretty much always looks like this, but those clothes need to be folded and it needs to be straightened up in here. And then the kitchen area, I'm going to go to Dollar Tree tomorrow, which I will show in this video, but I want to get something to put all of my paint in. So I thought a cleaning caddy would be a great thing to do that with these, and it's $1, so that works out great. I have some dishes to do, empty dog food cans. Like, it's just, it's such a mess. The trash place has been closed. We have so much trash to take off. So when I say this is, messy, I mean it. It is a mess. There's more trash right there. So the bedroom is pretty much clean because I love to do that the first thing when I wake up. But the living room and the kitchen are a complete mess. So we're going to get that cleaned up. And then the next video that y'all see after this video will be me going around the house showing you areas in the house that I would like to finish up. Just some projects that we have not completed yet on the mobile home that I would like to get done. We are also very close to replacing our carpet, and everybody asks what we're replacing it with. Erin is dead set on replacing it with new carpet because of insulation reasons. The carpet is way better cost-wise than if every room in the house was hard floors, because we use these little space heaters whenever it is cold outside, and so that's why the carpet kind of helps out with temperature control. I think that makes sense. So, further ado, let's get to some cleaning, right?
It's electric when you kiss me. Never felt this way before. We're magnetic, wanna stay here, closer than close. Up in the clouds, I can see the whole world now. Breathtaking wild, can't believe my eyes. Up in the sky, I can see the whole world tonight. 'Cause you make me feel What's your story? What's your sign? It's like we're twin flames in a different life. Deep connection lights a spark. It's like you know me in the depths of my heart. We're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. Don't care what the others say. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive. We come alive. We come alive. What's your weakness? What's your type? Somehow I wanna know all about you. Deep connection lights a spark. Like you already know me when we dance in the dark. We're dreamers. We're living like this could be our final day. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our own way. We come alive in the nighttime. It's something about how we dance in the moonlight. That look in your eyes, it tells me that you want me and all my loving. We come alive in the nighttime. You and I, we come alive.
Alright, so the living room is straightened up. I know to some it may not look like it, but that's because I am in here like all day, so it just doesn't make sense to fold up the blanket if I'm going to use the blanket as soon as I get done filming. But that's the living room. The kitchen, we got all the laundry put away and I did all the dishes. I have not wiped down the counters because we still haven't eaten dinner today. And also all my paint is still out because remember we're gonna go, well, I'm gonna go to Dollar Tree and see if they have like a little cleaning caddy that I can put my paint in. I may need 2 of them. But I wanted to show y'all what I've been working on, and I thought maybe y'all would think it was cool. But these are like mini canvases. How cute is that? This one is an ocean sunset, and I have like a big imagination, so in my mind this is like Venus, because when I think of Venus I think of like purple, blues, pinks, and so I'm like, if there was an ocean on Venus, which I know, but anyways, that's what fantasy is for. So there's that one, and then these 4, I want to get some more black canvases, but Hobby Lobby was so out of a lot of this stuff. I think there's a lot of artists out there, but these are my little moon paintings. So I've got cactus moon right here, and then a mushroom. I love these. A mushroom half moon. This is a triple goddess moon, and I just put a flower in the middle instead of a full moon. And then these are flowers and a full moon, and then this is a crystal dream catcher. How cute. I love it. I told Erin that I think this may be my favorite out of all the painting I have done. I absolutely love the thought of like making it tiny. I don't know why. I just think it's so cute when they're so small like that. So these are 4x6, the bigger ones, and then these are 4x4. They're just so adorable. So I thought I would share that with y'all. I have an Etsy, if y'all didn't know, and so that's where those are. They're on my Etsy, but I just wanted to show y'all because I thought it was cool, and y'all are my friends. So there you go. But I'm out of breath from dancing and folding laundry, so the next time you see me, hopefully I will be back home with some stuff to organize my paint with, because as much as I love seeing all these beautiful colors on my counter in a small space. This ain't it. This ain't it. I don't like, even though it is functional, it is still clutter. And I do not like visible clutter, you know. So I cannot wait to get that going. But Aaron got me like half of this paint he got me for Christmas, and then we went back and I got some more of the colors that I didn't have, and then I got a few of these like fancier paint brushes, because if you like art, the brushes is a big deal. Like you could be the best artist ever, and if you have poopy brushes, then you know, you could go a lot further with nicer brushes. So these were, by the way, I don't know if there still are by the time you are watching this. I think I'm going to upload this. I had a video go up Sunday, so today is probably Tuesday. So see if you can get some, because we went on, I think it was Christmas Eve when we went, so they may still have them on sale. I don't know, but they were 50% off when I got them. And so was all the paint, too. So, anyways, alright. I'm going to stop talking. I'll see y'all in just a second with something to organize this stuff with. Alright, so it is actually a few days later. I ended up just getting these two for our paint to put away. Hello, Chloe. Y'all see her over there in the window. Okay, so I ended up getting those. Got me some coffee. I also, because I was sick, I quit tobacco. Oh man, I was supposed to get a leave and I totally forgot. But I quit tobacco, so I have like 3 cans over there that have dip in them that I'm just gonna give to, it's almost like Aaron's dad, but it's not his dad. Anyways, I'm gonna see if he wants those, because I don't need them anymore. But I got some Jello. This my friend Megan from Love Meg, she said that if you put this in hot water, it coats your throat. So not to actually make Jello, but just drink it. So that's what I'm gonna do. And then got some of these. They didn't have Brillo pads, but I really need to clean my sink in the kitchen really well. So I got some of these. These work amazing. They're scour pads. And then I got this, because I don't really have cleaners like this. I have the wipes, but I think those are disinfectant wipes. I don't think they're cleaners. So now I have the all-purpose cleaner, and it kills 99.9% germs. So I'm gonna go over there and see if we can declutter this area. Well, basically organize the area a little bit with my paint. Y'all, I had no idea on my camera that I can make it brighter. What? I just accidentally bumped that button, so now I'm gonna have to figure out how the heck did I just do that? Because now it's so much brighter. Alright, time to get to business, right? We can get this all cleaned up. So now this area looks so much better. I'm still gonna paint over here, but I'm glad that all the paint now is in these 2 containers and not like spread out all over my little island table thing. So now whenever I go to clean up, it won't be such a big deal. Anyways, alright, well, there's that. Alright, so I have got some laundry to fold right there, and then I also have laundry in here to fold. And then I think after that, I'm just gonna walk around the house and show y'all the things that need to be worked on, that being one of them. So I think that's what we're gonna do for now. So this video, you're getting a ton of laundry motivation, aren't you? Alright, I'm gonna go get the other clothes out of the dryer and bring them in here. I hope y'all love this kind of chill clean with me. We are feeling much better, like way better, but my energy is still kind of not where I want it to be, so I'm just like, I'm pushing through. I want to make this video for y'all and hopefully get it up by tomorrow. Well, when y'all see it, it will already be up. My plan was to have it up today. Today is Tuesday, but things don't always go as planned, and that's alright. So, I'm going to go get those clothes, and then we're going to get to folding.
I used to think I had plenty of dreams and life.
I don't think I've mentioned it yet, but there's also going to be a grocery haul in this video and some sort of a meal plan, like an actual meal plan, because when I go grocery shopping, I really want to get some healthier food, I guess you could say. I don't really know if I call it healthy, but just whole foods. More fruits, vegetables, meat, and not so much of the dairy, and aside from eggs. But I think I'm going to do one step at a time. So, my breathing. Anyways, me and my friends, Megan and Faith, are kind of keeping each other accountable, and we're all wanting to watch our carbs, and then also like gluten. So, because I know for me, if I eat a lot of carbs, especially pasta, my stomach stays bloated and it makes it look like so I definitely want to eat like healthy carbs, I guess, and not eat junk food, because listen, junk food tastes good, but it's just not good for my body. So I'd rather put good things in my body than put bad things in it. Just like I was telling y'all, I quit using tobacco, and one of the reasons is because I just thought all of this stuff I worked on in 2021, which technically it's still 2021, I feel like the last thing I needed to work on was how I eat and what I put inside of my body. So I fixed all the like mental aspects of my health, and now I just need to work on the physical ones. So I definitely think if you work on the mental aspect of health first, it's so much easier to make that switch when it comes to the physical health. So, crossing fingers, this year will be my year to be healthy and feel good and look good and all that stuff. If I had a goal, I mean, I don't really have an end date, but I definitely would like to be back at like a size 16, because right now I wear a size 20. And also I noticed that when I gain weight, my like if I'm not 220 to 240, if I'm more than that, I start to be irregular, if you know what I mean, ladies. And that is a sign that something needs to change in the way I eat, because I don't have any kind of PCOS symptoms if I am eating better and exercising and it just being more healthy. I don't have any issues. But if I start to eat a lot and not pay attention to what I'm eating, especially like a lot of junk food, I lose my period. So, not good. I know if you have PCOS, it makes it hard to lose weight, but also, if you are obese, it can cause you to have PCOS. So, it kind of like, it's like a double whatever. It's kind of like, yeah, you can definitely get PCOS without being overweight. But if you are overweight, it means that your risk of getting PCOS is much higher. So, I don't know what of mine came first. Same thing with hypothyroid. I've heard that you can get hypothyroid for being obese. But also, if you have hypothyroid, chances of you being obese are much higher, because that also makes it hard to lose weight. So, it's like, do you blame being obese, or is that what caused it? And you don't really know. So, but the only thing I can control when it comes to my health is what I put in my body. And if I can control that and it help take symptoms away, then that's what I'm gonna do. Anyways, I can only speak for myself, but I'm gonna hush now and finish folding these clothes. Alright. I'm just excited to like eat better, because I've felt kind of off these past few days, and I'm just so, like, I have a big desire to eat fruits and vegetables and whole foods. And just like I have no desire to use tobacco right now, I feel like I should just take advantage of the desires that I do have. You know? I don't know. Sometimes I think when you're sick, it's like your body's way of telling you what you need and what you don't. So I need to eat foods that my body will actually like, and I need to stop using tobacco because my body does not like that. Alright, I'm done.
In my life, still my glass was half empty, but you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. My glass was always half empty, but now you're in my life. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these years. You still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. come all this way, love, so I don't see us stopping now. My life's an adventure, 'cause you came along and showed me how to love without limits, to have a good time. Now my life's an adventure, and you're the reason why. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out. Even after all of these years, you still look at me with the same love. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out.
Alright, all the clothes are folded. I just need to put them away, but I'm running low on energy, so I decided I'm going to just take y'all around and show y'all now everything that needs to be fixed in the house. So some people don't like it when I call it a remodel if I'm just painting, so we'll just say updates. This is the update portion of the video. Okay, so as you can see right here, there's a piece of wood, and that's because this area is soft by the window. We actually need like completely new windows, because these are just old and not good, but that will probably be one of the last things we do, and only if we stay here forever. But I don't know what we're going to decide on, but this definitely needs to be fixed, because when I go to bed at night I have to stand like this and then way over here, and sometimes y'all notice when I make the bed I kind of have to take like a big leap to get where I want to go. The carpet also needs to be replaced because it's terrible. Also, I have not vacuumed, so that's why it looks like super messy right now, but we'll just have to add that to our list. And this spot right here, we close that. So we redid this floor, but they did not replace the wood in this little, like you can see how there's two different floors, you know. This one is like a different color than that one. We replaced all the wood in the kitchen and then put this like roll stuff down, and we hate this because it's so easy to cut it, and then I'll show y'all, you'll end up getting like cracks and stuff. So I think it's much better to just, even though this is more expensive, believe it or not, it's just so much better to use the square tiles. They cost like $30 for a whole box, and I mean it would take you a lot of boxes to do a big room, but like one box did our whole bathroom, and then we had some left over. So this is actually a hole underneath here, and again we just have two pieces of wood stuck together, and we just have to walk on that. But like I said, and there's some duct tape right here. Anyways, we're only fixing the stuff that has to be fixed, so we do want to replace the carpet. Now this stuff, I mean, we're just going to leave it like it is. It's not a big deal for us. And the wood underneath is perfectly fine. And Aaron did repair a piece of it right here. But, you know, this is basically just cosmetic stuff. And I do not care about cosmetic stuff. And just like people tell me all the time to fix this and to fix this stuff, that does not bother me at all. I don't even notice it. I actually didn't notice it until somebody mentioned it, and then quite a few people kept mentioning it, so then I realized it. But I mean, it really does not bother me at all. And I feel like we have much bigger issues to deal with than like having a crack right here. Like, some people don't even have countertops. So, I mean, it's fine. It is so fine. Actually, I kind of like the color of this. And it would be nice if I could just use this. But anyways, not giving any ideas. I'm fine with this kind of stuff. But the carpet needing to be replaced is for sanitary reasons. Because of Chloe, my dog. And also, we lived here. I mean, when we moved here, the carpet, they said that they had replaced it. And I don't think they did. Or if they did, they replaced it and then pulled it out. You can see how the carpet is just not good. But also, you know how I painted all of our cabinets. I'm sorry, the kitchen is kind of messy. It keeps creeping up on me. I'll clean it and then it will get messy again. But most of the dishes are done. I think that's the only dirty plate. I'm going to have a dirty bowl somewhere. Because we just ate like a lunch/dinner. But I painted most of the stuff in here white. Just to brighten it up, because it used to be this dark color, and with having the green counters and dark cabinets, it was just too dark. So I want to paint this white just so it matches everything and it kind of brightens this little space up. And I actually thought about getting rid of this table and chairs and getting one of those. I actually told Aaron I had an idea of which y'all can see, like underneath the table there's a piece of wood right there. It's because there's a hole in the wall and we need to fix it. But we got all of our electrical stuff fixed. So, well, most of it anyways. I get so nervous sharing stuff like this because people can be super opinionated in the comments, and we're pretty sure of what we want to do. So, we're just showing y'all to show you, you know, like as if you were a friend and you're just doing like a show and tell type thing. Anyways, so the table, I don't really want it. I really don't. I would much rather have cabinets, like a cabinet there on the other side of the air conditioner on both sides, and then have a cabinet going across, and then you could have well, you could have like cabinets, or you could have drawers just like it is over here, like basically say from like here to there. I think that's about, I don't know, maybe like 5 feet. I think would be good if it started from like where the trash can is, and then you could have a little cabinet here, and then maybe another one here. Leave this space open because you would need to be able to get to the air conditioner, but you could have like cabinets with a countertop going all the way across here, and then have, I guess, keep the deep freezer there, but we could have like a cabinet up there just like it is up here. So you have that cabinet, and then there's the window. So just imagine that being the air conditioner, and then having another cabinet just to give us a lot more space. That way all of our junk could be hidden in cabinets instead of out in the open all the time. And yeah, like we could take all that stuff off the refrigerator and be able to put it in a cabinet. But that is like, you know, when we're done with everything, and if we decide to live here forever, then of course I'm gonna want to do more things and make it like my ultimate home. But anyways, so the living room, all we need to do is carpet. But I did want to, instead of, just picture this Christmas tree not being here, instead of having Chloe on this table and then having the little stairs, I don't like it. I would much rather have I think it's just like a bench / you could have storage inside of it, and then it has the poofy top similar to this. That way it's shorter, so it's easier for her to get up and down on. And then also it looks like a seating area instead of a table with a bed on top of it and then that little farmhouse thing. So anyways, I think that would look much better. And I kind of want to do the same thing right here. Instead of having this table here with all the clutter, have one of those ottoman things but like the rectangle ones, small, and then have all of the junk in it. That way Aaron can just lift it and then pick up the junk, and then all you see is kind of like a little sitting area, because we do have, which some people say we have too many tables in here. Like, I understand, but this is not just my home. This is also Aaron's home. So if he's okay with this, and it doesn't really bother me, it only bothers me when other people make it an issue, and that's a big thing, okay? So I'll explain that in a minute. But I don't mind table, but I agree that there's like 3 tables in here plus a TV stand. So I would think it would look much more homey if it was a little storage ottoman cushion thing right here, and then the same thing right there. What's funny is these windows are so offset, so this one is right there, and then hang on, there's that window, and then that window is like much further in to this wall, much closer to this wall than this one is, because this one has the door. So yeah, we need to replace the carpet, and then if you come back here, and this is just cosmetic stuff that's not necessary, but we already have the paint, so it's not going to cost us anything to do it. But Aaron wants to paint his room a different color, and we have a much lighter blue color that we used in the laundry area, so that is what he's planning on doing in here. And then I want to paint all of our doors that are brown. I want to paint them white because I have a ton of white. So I did it, let's see, I did it in here, and I really like how I like the white doors. So everywhere where we have a brown door, I just want to paint it white, which is not a big deal because we already have the white paint. And then my room, oh my gosh, y'all, we've got to clean this room in this video. I've got so many clothes that I need to put away, and yeah. Also, I really want to go through all my craft supplies and just get rid of stuff I'm not using anymore. I'm not really making candles. I'm not really making soap or anything like that. I just need to list that kind of stuff on Poshmark in like lots, and so if somebody else wants to do it, they can, because I have been so into painting lately. Like, that's my new hobby. So but this room I just need to paint. It just needs some paint, and then to paint the doors white, just update it a little bit, a little refresh. So that's the plan. Of course, the carpet everywhere needs to be fixed, and we are going to replace it with carpet. But I actually thought about, because Chloe's biggest issues, y'all see where we have the pads right there, that's her biggest issues. So I told Aaron, I said, why don't we extend the hard floor to almost right behind the chairs. That way, in front of the chairs is carpet, and then like right underneath the chair is carpet. But this little turd right here, I'm just picking, if she used a pad that was behind the chairs, and it got off of the pad a little bit, which sometimes happens, there would not be any carpet there. And I also wanted to bring the hard floor out to here, like where her steps start, so that those chairs are not on the carpet, because they cause rust to be on the carpet. So yeah, it just makes sense. It also extends the kitchen out a little bit more, and it's not like we use the area behind the chairs, it's just there. And then we would get a new rug, and the rug would come out all the way over here. I thought it'd be cool to have a round rug. But yeah, the house is kind of messy because we have not been feeling our best, but I figured I would just show y'all that. Now, I think I'm gonna try to put away the clothes, but I did want to tell y'all. So, sometimes I get in my own head, and based off of what kind of comments people leave, because sometimes people will say, oh, you need to fix this, or you need to fix that. And I remember when I first started out cleaning on this channel, I was so unbothered by like all the cosmetic things that you see in our house. And I was just so happy and grateful to have a home that is paid for and we are debt free. So you may see some cosmetic issues in the house and you may wonder, why don't you fix that? It's because I don't see it as a problem. Now, having holes in the floor is an issue that if you can afford it, it should be fixed. Because it's not safe, is what I'm saying. But, and we have the paint to go ahead and paint the walls and stuff white. But stuff like this is not hurting anybody. It's still attached, you know, to the wood. So it's not like it's flinging up or catching on you or anything like that. It's just not perfect, right? And sometimes me and Aaron will chat and I'll go through phases of wanting something that is perfect, wanting something that is brand new. And where we could do that, it would cost us a lot of money, and it would also cause a lot more things that we don't have to worry about right now, like paying a mortgage. And you know, like over time, that's not going to be perfect either. So nothing is ever perfect, and if it looks perfect, it doesn't last. Hi. What? Hi. I'm walking around. Anyways, it doesn't last, right? So we're not trying to achieve perfect. We just want to live simply. And sometimes comments can get to me, and then I'll start to think that I need to live that way, but we don't need to live that way. And we actually live a really good life because we don't have all of these added stressors. We don't have any kind of financial burdens. We don't have debt. Our cars are paid for. Yeah, they both have over 200 something thousand miles on them, but they're paid for, and we have the money to, if they break down, we have the money to fix them. So, like Aaron thinks all the time, like, oh, I really like the new Toyota. I'm trying to think of the one he likes. Oh, what is it called? I think it's the Tacoma. It's a Tacoma. Anyways, he really likes that, but the one he likes is like $40,000. And so you would assume that that's going to be like $600 a month between full coverage insurance and your note on your vehicle. I mean, it could be less than that, maybe $400. But anyways, just think like, why if you have two running vehicles, even though they're not as pretty, I'll show y'all what ours look like. Even though they're not as pretty as a brand new vehicle, they run perfectly fine. Hi. So why replace a truck that runs perfectly well with a brand new one that's going to cost you probably $400 a month when you have one that's free, you know? It just doesn't make logical sense. But why would people do that? We know people that do that, and they are always complaining about how they don't have any money. And it's funny because they have a like, you know, it's a small house, but it's like a nice house, and they have nice vehicles, they have nice four-wheelers, nice ATVs, like anything and everything you could think of that people would want, they have, but they're always complaining about not having enough money. And that's one thing we don't have to complain about, because we have everything that we need. And although some things would look better cosmetically, they're not necessary. Just like Chloe. I always want to call her Khloe Kardashian. You are a diva. Diva? Sorry. Diva. She does not like when I'm talking, if I'm not talking to her. But, yeah, anyways, I gotta put my arm up here because my arm's getting tired. It's just like makeup. I mean, I could put makeup on and look so much better. But, Chloe, it's not necessary. Because I look perfectly fine by myself, you know, without anything on. So, I just think of it that way. If you have it, go for it. If you don't think that you have to have it. Like, I try to remind myself, because I will get opinions that are like, oh, you should do this, or you should do this, do that. And I try to remind myself that these are different perceptions of lifestyles, and just because someone else thinks that my lifestyle should look differently, or it should look more similar to their lifestyle, doesn't mean that it actually should be. Or it should. My lifestyle is just fine the way it is, and I know not everybody gets it, but I would much rather live like, I don't know how to explain this, but I feel like a lot of people are coming around to this, where the new rich, or like the new wealthy, is living like you don't look like you have money, but you do. You just don't have problems. Does that make sense? Like, there's people I watch on YouTube that I know for a fact they are making a ton of money simply based off of how many views they get, and their whole entire channel is based off of living below the poverty line. Like, I don't know if y'all have heard of Prepper Princess or Frugal Fit Mom. Like, both of those women are making a ton of money, but they don't live like it, you know? Like, they just live like simple, basic, and they save up all their money, and then one day they'll probably use that money to live how they want to live when they're old. And I just think that's so cool. Like, that's the new thing to me. It's like, don't want money just to look like you got it, right? Like, don't buy stuff that's perfect. Don't buy the newest thing. Don't buy the prettiest house with the prettiest walls and floors and all that, just so that other people think that you are doing well in life. Because there's a lot of people that have nice things but are extremely broke and in debt and have no money. So, I don't know. I'd much rather have money and look like I'm poor than to look like I'm rich and then actually be poor, you know. I don't know. I'm rambling, but hopefully that makes sense. I don't know why I'm so talkative today, but it makes sense to me. We're gonna put up these clothes now.
You could never wear me out. Far away from the city lights. We're far away from the city lights, so small under the night sky. It's just us two, but I don't mind. You could never wear me out, even after all of these years.
Alright, all the clothes are put away. Hopefully I did not offend any of you earlier. This is just how we choose to live, and I hope you know that I'm not judging anybody that lives like within their means or beyond their means. We just found that living below your means is the best way for us to go, because then we don't have all of those worries and stresses and stuff like that. And if you do have all those stressors and you don't want to have those anymore, you know, sell that stuff, downsize, live with less, because I promise you, you will have more. You will have more. You'll have more time, you have more freedom, you have more life. If you're not constantly worried about paying for all those things that you bought because you thought that, I don't know, sometimes I think we buy stuff because we think it's going to make us happier, and it never does. Ever. It's like, depending on how big the item is, the longer it might make one happy. But like, I could go to TJ Maxx and spend $100, and then a few days later I'm like, man, I really didn't need this or that or all that. So anyways, I'm actually planning on doing a no spend for 30 days starting, well, I'm just going to start now. But so all I'm going to spend is groceries and like gas, like necessities, stuff that you have to buy. But stuff that I don't have to buy, I am going to try my best not to buy. And I think the most difficult one is going to be Starbucks coffees, like at the actual Starbucks, because I go there probably like 3 or 4 times a week, and it's over $6, and that adds up. So I'm gonna try my best not to spend anything for 30 days, and I will update y'all after that 30 days and let you know how much money I saved. But 2022, I want to be a savings queen. Obviously, I want to make as much money as possible so I can save as much money as possible. Because I love investing. I use Acorns. It is like the easiest app ever to invest in, especially for beginners. I started out putting like $25 a month in there, and now it's almost at like $500. And now I just upped it to $50 a month, and I started my own, is it called an IRA or RA? Anyways, it's a retirement investment fund. Anyway, so I have a regular investment fund, and then I have a retirement investment fund, because I am saving for the future. Anyways, gotta be able to buy those groceries when I'm 70, right? If we stay here, like, hey, the house is paid for. It's already like we're retired, but we still gotta pay, you know, for all the lights, water, and food and gas and all that good stuff. So still gotta save for when I'm not able to make videos anymore or make stuff for Etsy and Poshmark, and I still need money to eat. We're putting it away. And it told me that by the time I'm like 70 something, I should have almost $300,000 in there if I keep going at the rate I'm going now. I mean, that's enough to get you fed for the next however many years one is alive. Anyways, I'll leave my acorns down below, but I am going to stop the video for today, and I will be back in this same video showing y'all the groceries that I picked out. And that's one thing that I don't mind splurging on, because I really want to eat healthier, and if it means paying more money, if it means better health, then I'm definitely going to do it. So anyways, then when we get done with the groceries and everything, I'm going to go around the house and wipe everything down with this Lysol to kill all these germs that are probably in here. Alright y'all, I have our grocery haul for this week. Today is a Wednesday, so actually this is when I got all this stuff. So we got 2 things of cucumbers right here. I got some ginger root and strawberries, tomatoes on the vine, 4 oranges, got 2 green bell peppers, and then 3 jalapeno peppers, and then this is a golden pineapple. Anyways, I have no idea how to pick out pineapples, so I just got the one that didn't look green. Because I figured if it was green, it was picked too early. I don't really know how that works. But I got bananas, carrots, and then I've got these little individual guacamoles so that I can portion my guacamole. And I got some of this roasted pine nut hummus. This is my favorite. I like the red, it's like the red in the middle. Roasted peppers too, but I got that one. I got a whole bag of onions, then got some orange juice, some apple juice, and red grape juice, because I'm trying to not drink carbonated drinks anymore. I still have a few Coke Zeros, but after that I'll just stick to like coffee for caffeine, and then just drink like juice or water. Okay, so meat, I got mostly steak stuff. So this says beef eye roast. They kind of just look like pork chops to me, so that's probably how I'll cook them, like in a pan. And then this is like a tougher cut of meat. So they had, this is only $3.90. They had the chuck steak, whatever, in little squares, and it said great for stew. So I thought, well, let me find like the whole piece version, and then I'll just cut it up and put it in a stew myself. So it was so much cheaper, because that was almost $9 and this was only $3.90. So that's enough meat for 2 people. And then I got a whole pack of chicken breast, so I'll cook this all sorts of ways. And then I've got these, which are beef top round steaks, and they're super thin sliced, so I guess we could use these for just about anything. And it's a pretty big pack. Like this amount would probably work for 2 to 3 meals. And same thing with this. This would work for, let's see, about 3 meals, because I'd probably use 1.5 pieces each time, because they're pretty big pieces. And then these are small, so this would probably be for 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's plenty. And I got me a coffee, and Chloe got some dog food, Aaron got some food, junk food, but I wouldn't plan on showing it, because this is what we're eating for meals. And I think he just got that food in case he doesn't like anything that I fix. Is that true? Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed the grocery haul. So I just realized how long this video already is, so what I'm going to do is end it here, And in the next video, we're going to go around the house and sanitize everything. I may start working on painting the little spots that need to be painted over. And also, my office is a disaster. So that needs to be cleaned up. But other than that, I'm going to call it a day. Hopefully y'all enjoy this video. If you made it this far into the video and you're new, subscribe. And if you have been watching, thank you so much for watching. And I'll see y'all back here in a couple of days. Bye.
Appalachian sunrise